So the question that I received about auctions, let's talk about that first. So the question was, if a buyer is buying a property at an auction, remember, at an auction, does the 66W certificate need to be signed first if they are going to bid at an auction? Now, we're talking New South Wales legislation here, and it was a question from a New South Wales agent. I think this agent possibly needs to revisit some of their knowledge base about auctions, remembering that in New South Wales, an auction does not actually, running a property for sale by auction means that there is no cooling off period. The purchaser has no right to a cooling off period. The Section 66W certificate that is contained in the contract for the sale and purchase of land is there in case an offer is made pre-auction and the vendor says agrees to an offer pre-auction, but also part of that agreement is that they would want a 66W, which obviously waives the cooling off period from the purchaser. And remembering that only a solicitor acting on behalf of the purchaser and not the same solicitor that's acting on behalf of the vendor can sign a 66W certificate. Not an agent, only a legal representative. So conveyancer or solicitor can sign one of a 66W certificate. So guys, if there is a 66W certificate in an auction contract, the property goes to auction, it is just left there. You are not doing anything with that. And remember, you as an agent cannot ever do anything with a 66W certificate. It's not your deal. Okay, remember that on a contract, all you can fill in is what is contained in the black box on the front page of the contract. So just, your purchaser's details, their solicitor's details, the inclusions, and the date of the contract. So obviously their solicitor's details. So, that's all you can put in onto there, and you can witness the signatures. So, the 66W isn't an issue for auctions. So this was a bit of a confused question, but we have had it a couple of times. So I think it tells us that we actually need to discuss the fact that 66Ws are off the table when the property is being sold by auction, unless it is sold prior to auction. So I hope that makes sense. But it's just, I think that one of the other questions, so two questions about this was, what does an agent do if the buyer turns up to bid and they haven't had the 66W? They haven't looked at the auction contract. Well, again, it doesn't need to be signed by a solicitor prior because it is not part of the auction contract, only if it is sold prior to auction. So, guys, hopefully that is clear.